Oh, what up, y'all? Welcome to this morning. Welcome back to the Mat with your favorite cousin. It is Wednesday, May 6th. We are about to have us a great morning session today. We got some morning Ashtanga. Gonna get a whole set in our Sun A, Sun B, our standing poses. Yeah, we're about to get some work in this morning. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start. Get ready to start. We're starting at the top of the mat. As always, I'm gonna teach the first couple rounds, and then we're gonna flow on our own. Make sure that we are focusing on our breath while we're working through this. Every movement has an inhale, and every movement has an exhale. So it's an open and a close, pretty much. Okay. So as long as we keep that in mind, I think we should be fine this morning. Feel all of those sensations in our body as we flowing. See where we need some extra love, some tender love and care. That's all this is about right now. We're just embracing who we are right now. We're loving on ourselves, getting some movement before this day gets started. If you're getting some movement going, that's the best thing that you can do to start the day. All right. Ooh. So let's start at the top of the mat. We're going to start with our feet together. Take an inhale, send the hands above our heads. We're going to send our chin up to the sky. Gaze through those fingertips. Exhale, we're going to forward fold. Inhale, send those hands up to shins for a halfway lift. We're going to take a big exhale, plant those hands into the mat, step those feet back, lower your chest for a low plank, and then roll your feet and your chest forward for upward dog. Take an inhale, and we should be at downward dog now. Getting ready to finish up this round. Take about 3 or 5 breaths in this downward dog. All right, we're going to walk up to the top of the mat. Go back to that halfway lift. Bring the hands up to shins. Exhale it back down to a forward fold. Inhale, send the hands back up to the sky. Bring the palms together. Exhale it out. Bring the hands to heart center. And that's how we close it out. All right, this time I'm gonna go through it. We're gonna go through it with a little bit more pace so we can get better flow with it. Okay. What is this? But that's fine. We're gonna go ahead. Start at the top. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Big exhale, low point to upward dog. Inhale, inhale, downward dog. And that's the first set right there. That's all it is to that first set. Walk those feet up to the top. All right. So we got 3 more rounds of this. We're flowing on our own pace. It's up to you. Make sure that we're getting our breaths in and out. We're feeling the tension in our body. We're feeling the sensations. And we're just giving ourselves some grace through this time, okay? And we're flowing on our own, y'all. Okay, we should be done with our sun A for this morning. We're about to hop into our sun B. Go ahead, if you need a quick swig, grab a quick swig. We'll be hopping right back into it. So about 20 seconds. Mm. 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 Never got done, forget it. All right, we hopping into our sun B. Should have our body warmed up by now. We should be bring our feet to the top of the mat, about 4 to 5 inches apart. Oh, excuse me. All right, we're gonna start with an inhale, sitting our butts back into that chair. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold. Inhale, send those hands up for a halfway lift. Big exhale, plant those hands into the mat. And then we're gonna lower our chest for a low plank and then roll our chest up for upward dog. Inhale, hips up for the downward dog. Exhale, we're gonna send our right foot to the front of the mat. We're gonna rotate that back left foot 90 degrees. Swing those hands up on the inhale for warrior A. Now we working the mat, so we're gonna do a transition to an extended side angle. Boom. We gotta do both sides. Boom. Same thing on this left side from the downward dog. We gotta send our left leg up to the front, rotate that back, swing those hands up for warrior A. Exhale, back down into that plank to upward dog. Inhale for that downward dog. I'm gonna go over this one more time just so we can make sure that we understand it. Walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale, send them hands up for a halfway lift. Exhale, back down for that forward fold. Gonna inhale, sit back into that chair. And we're closing it out. Okay, I'm gonna go over one more time. So we make sure that we got everything, including the transition. Inhale, sit back into that chair pose. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold. Inhale, we're gonna halfway lift. Big exhale, plant those hands into the mat, step your feet back, lower your chest for a low plank to upward dog. Inhale, send the hips up to the sky. We're gonna exhale, send that right foot to the front, rotate that back left foot 90 degrees. Inhale, send the hands up. Big X, no, because we gotta transition, remember? So we transition from warrior A to extended side pose. Then we gotta work the left side. Go down for the up, that low plank to upward dog. Inhale, send those hips up. Exhale, left foot goes to the front, rotate that back right foot 90. Inhale, hands up to the sky for warrior A. Plant those hands into the mat again for that low plank to upward dog. And then we go into the downward dog, and that's how we close it out. Walk your feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, plant those hands back down. Inhale, we're going to sit back into that chair. We're going to stand, bring the hands to heart center. And we're closing it out. Okay? We should have the gist of it now. We about to work through it. We got how many more rounds left? We got 3 more rounds. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So we got 3 more rounds, y'all. Then we be done with our 7B for the morning. We're going to work on some of our balancing. Then we're going to go into our standing. Then we're going to do some seated, okay? All right. We should be done with our Sunday for this morning. About to get ready for our balancing poses if we need to. Take us a minute real quick. If we got you a good sweat, great. Go ahead and dry off. You need some water, go ahead and get some water. Be back in 1 minute. All right. We should be back. All right, we should be back. We're gonna start at the top of the mats. No, excuse me. All right, so we're at the top of the mats. Our feet could be close together. That's fine. What we're gonna do, we're gonna work on balancing our weight, distributing our weight differently, and trusting ourselves. We're gonna start with our right foot down. Our left foot down, raising our right foot. So what we're gonna do is put all our weight into our left foot, right? Put all that weight there. We're gonna slowly lift this right foot off the ground. But we're gonna start with the heel. Lift that heel off, and gradually take that foot off the mat. It is perfectly fine to fall, be off balance. It's all about practicing and getting better. Go ahead and take that right knee out to the right side. If you can, take that right hand, grab that right ankle. And we're gonna just go for a regular dancer. Just pose. Ah! Ah! But when I get my balancing poses, ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me shit. So laugh now while I'm falling over. But once I'm able to get my balancing poses, ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me shit. Just remember that, okay? All right, we still at it though. Keep working on the right side. If you can from here, bring that right knee back in front of us. And if we can, grab for that foot in front of us, go ahead. If we have it in our practice, if not, let's try to get that foot in front of us. Let it hover. Let that leg straighten out. Whatever we have in our practice right now. All right, go ahead and rest that right foot into the mat. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So plant that weight into that right foot. Slowly lift that left foot off the ground, starting with that heel. All right, we're gonna start lifting that foot off the ground, off the mat. Go ahead and take it out to the left side. Go ahead and grab for that left leg, that left ankle if you can with that left hand. See, I gotta trust myself on the left side more. There's no way I trust myself on this side right now. But that's cool. All right, bring that left leg in front of us. All right, go ahead and relax, but bring that foot back down, okay? All right, going to start working on some openings. So when I say open, as always, we're opening up to the right side. So I feel say opening up here. If I say open up, rotate our feet towards the back of the class. Boom. Rotating our feet to the back of the class. If I say open up, open our feet towards the wide side of the mat. This the wide side of the mat right here, okay? All right. That's pretty much it for that. And now we just got to get into it, okay? So we're going to start. We're going to go ahead and open up about 3 to 4 feet wide, right? We're going to rotate that right foot towards the back of the class. Mind you, we're always going to start in this middle position, the center position, our T pose, our start position, however you want to call it, okay? This is where we're starting at. Take an inhale. Exhale, take that right hand and slide it down that right leg to that right foot as much as we can. And this is our triangle. I don't know what's sore back here, but I feel this all in my hamstring. Which is interesting. All right, come back up to center. We're going to rotate our feet towards the front of the class. We'll rotate our left foot towards the front of the class, I should say, okay? Starting at the center. Inhale. Exhale, take that left hand down that left leg this time. Mind you, if you can't get to your foot, that's perfectly fine. You can go for this ankle right here. You can go for the shin, whichever one is comfortable. If you need to, you can go ahead and put the hand into the mat right now. That's perfectly fine. All right, come back up to center. Going to rotate our feet back towards the back of the class. Take us an inhale. Exhale, we're going to take our left hand this time and reach for our right ankle or our right foot. Plant it into the mat if you need to. Send that right hand up to the sky. We should be in a revolved triangle. All right, come up out of that. Rotate our feet back towards the front of the class. Same thing on that side. Inhale. Exhale, take that right hand this time. Reach for that left ankle. All right, come up out of that. I'm going to close it out. All right. Open back up wide. Going to go wider this time. Both feet should be facing the long side of the mat. Long side of the mat, okay? We're going to take us an inhale. Exhale, we're going to take our peace fingers and we're going to grab for our big toes. Right, and as we grab, we're going to pull ourselves in. All right, come up out of that. Telling you, I don't know what's. I feel it though. All right. This time we're gonna take our hands. We're gonna do the same inhale. Exhale, we're gonna send our hands through this time. Pull ourselves in as much as we can. All right, come up out of that. We're gonna lock those hands behind us, interlock those fingers. Take us another inhale. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold again. Oh, shit. All right, come up out of that. I'm gonna close it out. Whew. All right. Gonna open it up one more time. Wide to the side. To the wide side of the mat. Okay, rotate that right foot back toward the back of the class. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna start with our inhale. Exhale, go ahead and bend that right knee. We're gonna take our right elbow, plant it into that right thigh. Send that left hand over top. And this is our side angle. All right, come to the other side, rotate those feet. Inhale. Exhale, bend that left leg, that left knee, press that left elbow into that left thigh. Take that right hand over the top. All right, come back to the middle. We're gonna bring our hands to palm center. We're gonna rotate our feet, our right foot toward the back of the class. Take our inhale. Exhale, we're gonna bend that right knee again. This left elbow this time is gonna lock on the outside of that right knee. Okay, so. All right, come up out of there. We're gonna rotate our feet to the front of the class. Same thing. Inhale, hands at palm center, our heart center, I should say. Exhale, bend that knee, and I'll lock that right elbow on the outside of that left knee. What you know about feeling something that you can't even touch? What you know about smelling something that you can't even breathe? When the world drives you out, and your gas tank is on E. And all the faith that you have, just ain't all the faith that you need. All the faith that I have, just ain't all the faith that I need. All right, and we're going to close that out. We're going to do one more opener. We're going to open up, rotate both of our feet towards the back of the class. Your feet can be staggered. That's perfectly fine. We're going to interlock our hands with our forearms. Okay? Ooh. It's a damn diet. Okay. Inhale, send the chin up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to forward fold. Yeah. All right, come up out of that. Rotate towards the front of the class. Same concept. Inhale, send the chin up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. All right, come up out of that. We're going to close it out. All right, we're about to transition to our seated poses. And how we're going to do that, we're going to go to a vinyasa, how we've been doing all day. Start, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Big exhale, hands down to the mat. Low plank to upward dog. Downward dog. And then we're going to go ahead and transition to the floor onto our butts. Let our feet fall straight out in front of us. And we're going to start with a first seated forward fold. And inhale, send the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Grab for those peace fingers for that big toe. Pull yourself in. Relax a little bit. We're going to take our whole hands on the outside of our foot this time. And we're going to pull ourselves in a little bit more. Okay. We can relax from here. Bring that right foot back into our butt. We're going to plant that foot into the mat. This time we should have our left hand. Our left hand should be planted into the to our left on our left side. We're going to take our right hand, send it up to the sky on the inhale. Exhale, we're going to forward fold, right, with that right hand. Then we're going to wrap it around our right knee. Take that left hand behind our back. Interlock those fingers. Interlock those hands and pull ourselves in as much as we can. Okay. Let those hands go. Drop that knee out to the side. Let it fall to the side. And we're going to do another forward fold from here with both of our hands. Inhale, take our hands up. Exhale, we're going to go ahead and forward fold as much as we can. Challenge yourself. Feel the sensations. Feel the tension. All right. Go ahead and release that right leg out back in front of us straight. I'm going to do the same thing on this left side. Bring that left foot into our butts as much as we can. Plant that right hand into the side of us. On the inhale, send that left hand up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to forward fold. Wrap that left arm around that left knee. Take that right hand that was planted into the mat and grab for that left hand. And pull yourself in. All right, go ahead and release that knee. Let it drop out to the side. Got us another forward fold from here. We're going to take our hands above our heads on that inhale. Exhale, forward fold. All right, go ahead and come up from there. All right, what we're going to do? Let our legs fall straight out in front of us one more time. We're going to go ahead, lay back on our backs. I'm going to go into our candlestick for the day. All right. Slowly let your feet fall back down to the mat as we get ready to go into our sacred space. Let the soles of the feet kiss and drop those knees to the side. Here you got opportunity to reflect a little bit on how the session went. Feel your body. Feel what feels loose that felt tight at the beginning. Just breathe. Take it easy right now. Just be present. Know that you are getting better 1% every time that you show up. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be purposeful. All right, from this safe space, we're gonna just go ahead and let our feet come out in front of us. We're gonna do one more pose, which is our no, not our boat. No, we're not even gonna do that. Nope, we don't need to do it today. We're gonna go in straight to our savasana, our corpse pose, and rest. Relax our muscles, relax our bodies. We got a couple more sessions today, so we're not gonna overkill ourselves this morning. Go ahead and start to bring your awareness back to your body. Start by wiggling your toes. Touch your fingertips to your thumb. And feel the awareness flowing back through your body. Rotate your head back side to side. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big old hug. All right, go ahead and release those knees. Let them drop over to the right side. As you gaze over your left shoulder. All right, we're going to go over to the left side. Gaze over the right shoulder. All right, bring that right hand over to that left side. Push yourself up to come in the easy pose. Take another inhale, send the hands above our heads. Exhale, bring it down to heart center. Thank you for another wonderful session. Thank you for showing up for yourself. So grateful for you to be here. Continue to prosper and continue to progress. And take advantage of the opportunities that are given to you. Embrace who you truly are, for your soul will forever be thankful. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.